Greetings everyone, I'm Sahel, and in this video I want to share with you guys how I build and how I leverage tracking app. What inspired me to do this? I'm always in the lookout for good fresh product ideas that I can build, and one day this one hit me. I was like, why don't I just create an app that lets users manage all their income from different gigs in one place. Then I looked more into this idea and I realized something interesting. There weren't any app that actually did what I had in my mind. Then I began sketching out some designs and started building it in Figma. I used Dribble and Figma communities for inspirations. Once the design was ready to roll, I started building the UI components. So I used Jetpack Compose for that. Jetpack Compose is a modern, efficient UI toolkit for Android. As I built these components, I tested it with a lot of dummy data and made sure that they are reusable. With the design and UI components in place, it was time to write the business logic. So it is essentially a list of dates where we take the inputs as the hours worked and the hourly wage, and we will calculate the total income. So basically that's the app. I had to make a crucial decision, that is whether to store the data locally in the app or to store it in the cloud. So if it is cloud, I can scale it. Users can access this data from different devices. As a user experience perspective, that was the better option, and for that reason I opted that. I had to also set up an authentication system where users can create account, and for that I used Firebase Authentication, and for storing the data I used Firebase real-time database. Both Firebase Authentication and the real-time database works well together, and of course I had to make some changes in the app because initially I thought of storing the data locally, so I had to rework some parts of the app. But as the idea solidified, everything began to fall into place. Surprisingly, I even used ChatGPT to source text for the app. It actually revolutionized the way I gathered content for the apps. And so as the app neared completion, self-doubt kicked in. I was like, would anyone use this, or all my hard work be for nothing? Yet I didn't give up. I remained committed seeing this project through to the end. And then as I approached the finish line, Google threw a curveball by updating its policy requiring all apps to offer account deletion through a website. So I had to dust off my web development skills, and I created a portfolio site, sahalnazar.com, and I linked all my apps to that website. For creating the website, I used Next.js and TypeScript. So with everything ready, I did a lot of testing. Now the app is ready, and to announce that the app is live on Google Play Store. So check out, go ahead and download it. Let me know the feedbacks. Thank you.